subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to get all the latest updates. Hi everyone, my name is Anita and welcome you all on Import Hub Media once again. Today I'm going to be speaking with Mr. Naresh, who is pursuing his PhD program. It's an executive program. It's called as DBA. Let's welcome him and know more about his decision, his career choice, and many other aspects which he is going to unfold. Uh, Hi Naresh, welcome you on Import Hub Media.
Hi Anita, how are you? Good
I'm
morning.
doing great. Good morning. Thank you. Naresh, I was reading your CV. I read your profile. Very impressive. 11 years of work experience. And then you are currently working with Tech Mahindra. That's quite interesting to see that you now decided to take up career, decision that you also want to pursue your executive uh, research program, which is called as DBA, doctorate of business administration. So tell me more about it. Like, what is your background, and then what is the reason to take up this research career as a choice simultaneously with your corporate career?
Yeah, so as you said, like I have 11 years experience in IT sector, right? So I have been into the database arena for the past 11 years, like working in database technologies. Right now, the cloud is also in the boom, right? So somewhere down the line, I felt like whatever work I am doing, right, or whatever contribution I am giving to the organization, I felt like it should be in the form of a research, or maybe I should earn a doctorate title or a degree which is in line with my work experience. And also, while doing this doctorate program, I kind of enhance my knowledge actually. So it's a continuous journey, right, wherein I start working, or maybe I start researching some kind of stuff, or maybe I kind of meet some new people or some corporate giants, or maybe some CEOs of the company, or some data base leaders, right? So that's where I felt like this would be a good platform for me to kind of learn and as well as earn a degree.
That's impressive. So, what is your current role? Which, like, are you working in AI, ML, or which area it is? Like, which technology?
I'm working as a data modeler, so primarily into the cloud technologies like AWS, Azure. So
Okay.
and that is where I felt like right now whatever is in the boom, right? So that's where I can kind of enhance my knowledge as well as uh, in terms of whatever knowledge I have, right? Or maybe the whatever teaching skills I possess in terms of my previous college experience. I say like while I was in college, I used to kind of take some extra tuitions, and that is where I felt like my knowledge of teaching as well as could be enhanced in such a way where I can earn a degree and as well as perform my adjunct professor or adjunct faculty role in the coming future.
That's really impressive. So, it's a difficult decision to take up research as a career option, or research, pursuing research itself is a long journey. It's a difficult journey. Um, I want to know from you that what made you decide for an executive research program, this DBA. Would you like to talk about it? Executive, why not a full-time program?
Yeah, so right now, to be very frank, if you ask me, I'm very kind of satisfied with my job, to be very frank. But it's not about just satisfaction, it's also about what is your aim in life. Okay. So that's where I feel like I wanted to open a new horizon for myself, wherein I kind of work for 5 days in a corporate, and then the remaining 2 days, what I have, right, that I can kind of contribute to my area of research, or maybe kind of once I complete my research, I could be kind of designated as a adjunct faculty or adjunct professor in some big institutes, right? So that's where it's all about investment, right? The kind of investment which I do in terms of time and also financials, I feel like that would help me to become a cloud leader tomorrow, and maybe people call me for some sessions in their colleges or institutes, and they kind of feel like this is the guy who can kind of give a proper knowledge or a proper direction to our students. So that's where I feel this is very, very important.
So that is why you chose executive research program.
Yeah, because I don't want it to kind of leave my job. It's
Uh-huh.
parallel journey, right? Wherein I kind of and as I said earlier, it's
Uh-huh.
more about whatever you are learning or whatever you are performing your tasks on a daily basis, right? So my research topic is also inclined with that actually. So if I kind of work on that project, or maybe the kind of technical skill set what I have, right? So that's where that skill set can be leveraged in that sense also.
Okay, that's nice. Um, so I get this question very often on our channel, Import Hub and our website as well. People write personal emails as well. I want to know, like, what is that career, transition? Like, what happens is people think of different careers, and after your executive PhD program, DBA, what are your potential chances to become a full-time faculty and then consulting jobs?
Yeah. So as I said, like my overall role is not to become a full-time faculty. To be very frank, it's more or less related to my aspirations in terms of a weekend actually. Okay. So
Okay.
and even today, when I'm pursuing my doctorate program, right? So I'm spending my weekend on that sense, and all the 5 days which I'm working are dedicated to my organization, right? And as I said earlier, right, I'm very fond of teaching and I possess those skills, but unless and until I have a doctorate degree, or maybe I earn some title against my name, right? That's where I feel like the knowledge which I have, right? Unless and until I have some kind of journey enhancement, which I could say, like journey enhancement in the sense like earlier I was a BTech, right? Or maybe I completed my BTech in computer science, and right now, if I want to kind of be a leader in that domain of cloud or databases, right? So that's where this is very, very important. And whatever work I'm doing, right, so that can be researched, or maybe that could potentially be getting into a thesis or a dissertation tomorrow, right? So that's where this is very, very important.
So you are pursuing your PhD or DBA from the Golden Gate University, right?
Yes, yes, yeah.
So I can see from the background which you have, it is just kind of interesting to see California behind you, because that's the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah.
Right in.
So basically, like as I was telling you, like I wanted to pursue a program which is inclined with my work, okay, and also it doesn't impact my work, okay. Inclined with the work and doesn't impact my work is like the whole week which I kind of dedicate to my organization, right? And the remaining 2 days I could invest on my individual journey, or maybe a kind of a degree, right? And as I said earlier, also it's more or less related to your job description as well, right? And and as you said, like what is your career aspiration after this, right? So my career aspiration is basically, if you ask about my life goals, right? So I wanted to become a CEO of an organization, and that's where I feel like once I have this doctorate degree, I would be in a position to kind of transition better in the organization, and also it opens several other doors for me in terms of my research journey.
So should I say this, that PhD or DBA gives you a gateway to the CEO position?
Yeah, that's what I feel, because see, DBA, if you talk about DBA, right, it's a doctorate program, and which is one step ahead of MBA actually. So in MBA, a lot of people are doing MBA or maybe Masters of Business Administration, right? That is also a good program, but my experience, right, because I had already spent 11 years in the corporate, right? So I felt like I don't have that much time, to be very frank, to complete my MBA and then again pursuing my DBA. So that's where I kind of, based on the qualifications for this program, so it required 5 years of work experience, and then a bachelor's degree, right? So that's where I feel the time is running out actually. If you see why it is running out, because if you see today, right, a lot of uh, emerging technologies, if you see like chat GPT, right, or maybe it was 3.5, and some days back, in November it was launched, right? So that's where the technology and the landscape is changing on a very frequent, or maybe on a very fast pace, right? So that's where I feel it's the time is less. Just concentrate on your work and earn as many degrees as possible, and then it actually opens the door for some good leadership roles in the organization.
Wow, that's a very good insight, because a lot of people think that PhD or research is primarily for academia. So I can see, an amalgamation of two, three profiles, two, three roles a person can pursue after a PhD. A person can become a CEO or reach up to the top leadership level, or get into academia, pursue research. So three broad domains, and finding that sweet spot I hope is the career choice which you are going to make once your DBA is complete. I wish you all the best, Naresh, and it was lovely speaking with you. Any message you want to have for the upcoming scholars?
Yeah. So basically, it's all about time management, right? So, for example, a lot of people back out just for the fact they believe like I don't have that much time to invest. Okay. The financials and all others are secondary. The primary part is that investment of time, right? So I feel like time management has to be done in a very uh, sophisticated manner, wherein people kind of there could be a scenario where you need to wake up early, or maybe you need to work late night, right? So that kind of scenarios might come up, but it's all about time management and your goal in life.
That's right, Naresh, and you summarized it really well. Thank you so much, and I wish you all the best. Stay in touch and keep writing to us. I'll be very happy to hold another round of interview with you once you finish your PhD, and just to see that today, whatever you committed, have you reached up to that level or not? Not a pressure on commitment and performance side.
Yeah.
Just see you growing is my thing. I will be very happy to have an interaction with you once again.
On a lighter note, I would just like to say, like when I was a kid, right? So my father used to say, I want a DR title, or maybe you should be a doctor, right? So unfortunately, I could not pursue on the medical background, but I feel like if I have that title against my name, I'll be able to convince my father I have achieved it.
I am assuming that that is going to happen soon and you are going to fulfill your father's dream. Thank you, Naresh.
It's great to see you all here. Thank you for watching our work. If you have not subscribed to Inkpot Hub Media, then please hit the bell icon and subscribe to our channel and support research celebrations in India.